And with that rockin' tune from my clients up in Canada. Welcome to Option Pit. This morning volatility report with Andrew Giovinazzi filling in for Mark Sebastian. And I'm talking right now much faster than the market is moving. Recovered from the flu, which I've never had before. Yep, first time ever. Boot camp. December. I believe, what is it, like the 10th, 11th, and 13th? What are you going to learn? Using options to generate income against stock positions, wheel trade, helping increase profitability for directional trades, selling premium, understanding what delta neutral trading is, understanding the Greeks, understanding volatility. It's a dense class, about 6 hours long. In 3 blocks, access to Mark and I, ask us questions, all that stuff. There will be homework. You will learn lots of stuff, how options work. Register now. That's all I'm going to say. The boot camp has been very popular with all our clients, and a lot of clients tend to stick around after they take it. Okay? Now, let's get to the markets today. You know, I don't know, my internet's working now. I don't know what's going on with my internet in Maine lately. This is what I want to pull up. Okay. What do we have? We have the quiet holiday rally that we've all been wanting. No real news. Again, what's the Japan? Is it going to cut taxes? I think that probably makes everybody a little happier, right? We've got everything we want. VIX sliding down. Okay. Across the term, they're hitting well, pretty hard, it looks like. Right? Also hitting the vol near term. Right? But again, all of a sudden you've got super low vol and the market is starting to move a little bit again. Okay, I think it's already moved more on the opening than the last 3 days. Right? So again, my opinion always is gamma is very cheap at this point. Gamma works on the downside and it works on the upside. All right? So we'll see how all this plays out as we roll through to the end of the week. Okay? But VIX right now is looking where? Right? We're looking right somewhere between here and here. You know, there's a decent handle here for volatility. We do have a dividend, which I believe skews this number just a little bit, but still, right? There is volatility to room for VIX to get, I would say, down to the 13 handle, right? There's still Japan. There are all these little things that are kind of, let's say, just little back of the head worries. But for the most part, you know, when we are rallying and vol's coming in, that's a bullish thing, and I just want to stay out of the way of that. That's all I'm going to say on that subject right now. So most of the stuff we have set up in the strategy letter and things like that we can certainly let the market run up if it chooses to go in that direction. It's fine with me. I got no problems with that whatsoever. But, you know, pretty much across the board, Microsoft going XD. VXX now, futures are starting to get hit just a little bit again. And I wanted to load this up because this is where I start my day. And, oh, wow. All right, what do we have? We do have future premium is starting to tighten up because what? Right? What happens on the 19th? VIX expiration. So they're still around 20 cents or so, right? Because we have VIX MO and VIX M. Right? That's with the monthly, the old VIX and the new VIX. Right? They are starting to basically come together. They're about 10 cents apart right now. I got VIX at 13.59 and VIX MO at 13.69. So they're starting to come together as we move toward VIX expiration. But for right now, it looks like the market wants to rally. Again, I would not get in the way of any market rallies. And I think we're going to have a lot of today, sort of like what we had yesterday and the other days. Again, but with the Japanese thing, they're going to try to cut some taxes, do something a little more supply-sidey. Looks like stocks like that a little better. And if we continue to get a lift, that's cool. Oil also, I have to say, not looking good for oil. Right? Even with all the OPEC talk, we had a couple ideas here that are kind of, but notice here, as opposed to what you see with the rest of stocks, oil here, okay, vol's still kind of going up in here. Okay, it's not looking, okay, uggy, vol going up, really hasn't turned the corner yet. Okay, so whatever's happening here has not stopped yet. Okay, you're getting kind of this continual downtrend. You still got vol at relatively high levels. I'm going to say it's probably at a 1-year high, if not a 2-year high. Okay, so whatever the dynamic in here that we've seen, at least from a vol perspective, hasn't really changed a whole lot. Okay, OPEC said $70 where they're going to intervene. That could be the spot where, we see the rubber biscuit bounce or something like that. But right now, I think oil's trading around $75, and that's what we got. So cheaper oil prices, I don't know. We spent all the 90s with oil and about, what was it, $50 a barrel or $25 a barrel, and gas was about $2 or $1, I think. Right, so that does put a lot of more money, and I think overall that will be bullish once the other stocks pick up and start basically running past, all of the energy producers. Okay, which are still, even with the Hal Baker Hughes deal, right, still weakening. Again, vol here, it's just kind of sitting here and orbiting, vol still at high levels, right? So we've had a couple of trade ideas for these areas. Don't really expect oil to come ripping back. At least that's what the market for vol is telling us right now. The higher the vol goes, the more uncertain they are on direction. And right now, and that's what we've got. Okay. Also, put skew in oil, I believe, is probably at least at year highs. All right. So again, that's essentially what we've got. We could continue to rally. Would not surprise me. Okay. It would also not surprise me if we fell off the map on bad news from somewhere else. So the market again is still feeling a little sketchy. At the money volatility, I believe, is super cheap. Super cheap relative to what we could see here. Now remember, right, so let's just before we go here, okay, 8.5 volatility at the money is only a 0.5% move, okay, in the SPY. We're already getting near a 0.5% move in the first 30 minutes of the day, okay. So I'm just letting you know I think this volatility is still very, very cheap in here. All right, everybody. Have a good day. And we've got a few trade ideas coming in our morning chat session. And I wish you all a lovely and sunny, as it is in Maine, Tuesday afternoon. Bye-bye.